Hello guys, and welcome to 7 Steps How to Start a Company.
Page 2. Step 1. The external concept. Dot 1. First you need to come up with an idea. It can be anything, but it must be realistic. It can be something you like to do, something you like, your interest, anything really. If you like to design clothes, you can start a business where you design and sell clothes. Dot 2. Then you need to think which business organization you want. It can be a trading firm where you buy in and sell things. Or it could be a service company where you get paid for doing services. For example, you could clean someone's house for a fee. Perhaps you would want to create a new thing, and then you could start a manufacturing firm. Point 3. You also need a targeting group. Which kind of group would your idea target for? Like the example before, you like to design clothes, but you only want to do clothes for moms around age 25 to 40. Or you would prefer the group of children between 3 and 12. Try to make it very specific. Shall the kids be girls or boys interested in sports or singing? Page 3. Dot 4. What needs does the product or service need to fill? The company lives on its customers, so you need to make a good product that satisfies the customer. People usually don't buy the thing, but the ability. You want this hat because it's very cold outside. Dot 5. The last thing you need to think about is an offer. Where example is knitted hats at a low price. The offering is something you do to attract people to choose your hats and not someone else. It needs to be realistic and you need to be able to stand for your offer.
Page 4. Step 2. Market investigation. Dot 1. Formulate the problem. Now we got the basic information, you need to formulate the problem. After you have thought about the internal concept, you need to formulate your idea. Is this a really good idea? Is anyone interested in the product? If you're unsure about your idea, try to ask people. That's a market investigation. Dot 2. Formulate questions. You need to come up with several important but short questions. The questions are often like, would you like to buy a knitted hat or design clothes? Yes, no, or maybe. How much would you want to pay? Price example. What materials would be best to use? What would make this company better? Dot 3. Implementation. At last the implementation. Go around in town or ask the internet via surveys or forums. Ask people of your target group.
Page 5. Step 3. Company form. How many owners will there be? Depending on how many owners you have, there are different forms of companies to choose for. Sole proprietorship. There is one owner. Public limited company. There are one or several owners. Trading company. There are several owners. And cooperative society. There must be more owners.
Page 6. Step 4. Demand for capital. How to calculate how much capital you need. First you need to calculate how much money you need. Initial capital. Then you calculate how much money you already have. Common equity. Now it's time to calculate an example. First you need to see how much capital, initial capital you need. You need about 445,000 Swedish crowns. Your own money is the common equity. You can take away the 75,000 Swedish crowns from your initial capital, and then you have external capital, the need of money you have to get from banks and others, 370,000 Swedish crowns.
Page 7. Step 5. Build a network. Dot 1. The first group in your network is your family, friends, and perhaps a mentor. They support you and your idea. If you need financial help, they can help you by donating or go around asking other companies for funds or other help. Your mentor can help you build a stable economy. Dot 2. The second group you can get help from is groups and organizations who specialize in advice and support for companies. Dot 3. The third group is the tax agency who can help you and give you a service. All of these groups are there for you and your company. They want to see your success and try to help you the best they can.
Page 8, Step 6, Roles in the company. Dot 1. Core business. This is the most important thing in the company. For example, in a restaurant, the most important thing is to cook the meals. Dot 2. Organization. These questions you need to ask yourself to see how many people you need in your company. Who is going to be the one to take decisions? And how are the employees going to cooperate? And what are you going to do?
Page 9, Step 7. Budget of profits and loss. Here you are going to see your profits and loss. To calculate this you need to know how much money that comes in and out. Then you see the before tax profits and how much you earn after you paid the overheads. This is very important information for you to know if your company will pay in the end. If it's not, then maybe you should think again and see if you can make any changes.
Thanks for us and hope you enjoyed. Caroline Olsson,
Ida Markovic.
Malin Tranlund.